Howdy there, folks, and not Happy New Year. Welcome to part 6 of Super Mario World, and we're now at the level that has the worst alternative exit and easily the most difficult and the most annoying to find in the game. But before that, we need to go through the level. Now, if you want to make just going straight through the level easier, bring Yoshi along with you. There's something that we're only going to see in this level and in, I want to say, one other one during this playthrough that makes these levels super freaking easy. But for now, we just ride the platform. A good tip to know is that Yoshi can actually bounce off of those weird saw contraptions. And you can actually spin jump off of them. This is a very good tip to know. It'll be very helpful. Right here, though, you jump into the block with wings, and then you go flying into this special area with a new purple Yoshi who can fly. And the purple Yoshi, or blue Yoshi, I think it's purple. Some folks refer to it as a blue Yoshi, but I think it's purple. The purple Yoshi is easily the best Yoshi in the whole entire game. Easily. 100%, without a doubt. See, there are actually 4 colors of Yoshis. There's the green one, which is the one we're going to be seeing the most for this actual playthrough. And then there are also red and yellow and purple. Unfortunately, I got hit, so we no longer have purple Yoshi, which sucks. And see, the thing is, I need Yoshi to get the alternative exit. It doesn't matter what Yoshi, but I need a Yoshi to get the alternative exit. So, I went back through the Vanilla Dome to get back here to get Yoshi. But yes, when you do that and jump into the wings, bam! Just like that, you're done with the level. Doesn't even matter if you finish that whole bonus segment, you're done. But now it's time for us to get the alternative exit. Again, this is the most bullshit one. This is the only alternative exit that I feel is complete and utter bullshit. But hey, we'll see it. First, though, we gotta go through the level. So by now, I'm sure I've uploaded. In fact, I know I have. Ha! I'm saying that like this is like I recorded this a long time ago. No, I know for a fact I have. I uploaded my little preview video of Mastering Spelunky, a fantastic series that's going to be coming to my channel this month. You don't want to get the wings, by the way. You have to go through the level. Anyway, a fantastic video game series that's going to be coming to my channel this month. And some folks may be wondering when it's going to start up. It'll start up soon, though, guys. It'll start up soon. Pretty much once we beat Super Mario World, that's when I'm going to start running that. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. How in the world are we going to get across here? If you recall, I said Yoshi can bounce off of the saw blades, which you need to do. Ooh, I actually am surprised I didn't get hit by that one. But yeah, using this method, you can easily get through here, and as I mentioned already, Mario can also spin jump off of said saw blades. Anywho, there is the exit. There is the finish platform. Do you guys see what I did there? I had to jump down like I'm going in the pit, and then jump off of Yoshi behind the fucking pole, and then go to the right, and then there's the alternative exit. That is complete horseshit. You have any idea how long it took me as a kid to figure out, oh wait, that's what I gotta do? That is the most bullshit alternative exit in this game. And funnily enough, it takes us to easily the hardest underwater level in the game. So I think those are called Torpedo Tom or something like that. It's some kind of a pun, you know, like Bullet Bill. I want to say they're Torpedo Tom, but oh, that sucked. And I am going to die in this level a couple of times because it's rough. I don't know how else to describe it. It's rough. But yes, this is easily the hardest level to find in this game. And yeah, I really hate what they did with the, it was Cookie Bridge. With the Cookie Bridge alternative exit. That's just dumb. That's the only alternative exit that is like that, so don't worry about that. But really, that was just horseshit. Oh, jeez. And holy crap. reason this is easily the hardest water level is because, well, for one, you're underwater. For two, those things move really quick for underwater. Three, they're the friggin' fish who have swimming goggles. I mentioned that a couple parts ago. In fact, I think it was actually last part. I love that they have swimming goggles. I think that's cute. But as we'll see here in just a second, I think we're actually at it. It just becomes frickin' clustered as hell. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I gotta find a way to get down there and get into a nice narrow area and not get hit. It is way too friggin' clustered. And you know, swimming controls in Mario, they always suck. In fact, there's only one game that I can think of that I didn't mind the swimming, and yeah, I died again. I died again, I know. Anyway, though, and that's Super Mario 64. Now, I haven't played Sunshine in ages, so I don't remember how it was in that. I do know there was swimming. And I've actually never played Super Mario Galaxy or Galaxy 2. I do own Galaxy, and I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough of that, like a blind run-through. But anyway, enough about that. My point is that swimming controls in Mario usually friggin' suck. Now, I've said before, Super Mario World, they're not as bad, and this is true, but when they throw something like this, where it's just super frickin' clustered, it's just too much. It's just too much. It is just way too much, and honestly, it just, This part right here, which we saw previously, it's easily the most clustered part, but it doesn't change the fact that this is just insanity. This is just insanity. Look at this shit. But anywho, on the third try, I believe this is, I don't know, unless I died a couple more times when I was ranting and I didn't see. Which is a possibility, you never know. I do believe, though, that that was the worst of it. To be perfectly honest, being regular Mario is the best for this stage, because now we're pulling a Mario Brothers 1 and just walking along the fucking bottom. But that was that level. It's not very long, but it's way too clustered, very intense. Yeah! 16! Awesome! But, whew, with that, we're past the hardest water stage, thank God. And we get to try our luck at the bonus game. If I can hit a block. Pretty good, actually. With that, we got two lives. That's been my record so far. I'm not sure if I'll beat it during this playthrough. In fact, I'm kind of doubtful. But again, it's not like it really matters. Our reward for doing that, for finding that bullshit alternative exit, and going through easily the hardest underwater level in the game. We found a Star Road path. It wasn't worth it. Anywho, now let's get back to some typical Mario playing. And we meet Sumo Brother. I don't know what his actual name is. Again, we'll find out at the end of this game. It's gonna be swell. But basically, those guys, they stomp on whatever they're walking across to make a thunderbolt hit the ground below them and explode in a fire wave. And it's really simple. They're so much easier than the Hammer Brothers. It didn't really seem like those red blocks were needed. That wasn't that bad of a jump. Those guys, rather than screw with them, let's just run past. That's the other reason. You can outrun the thunderbolts they kick out so easily that it makes them really insignificant compared to so many other enemies. But you take the vine, come up here for a green mushroom. Didn't really seem worth it. And if you thought that wasn't worth it, just wait. Anyway, you gotta swim to the left here and dodge Big Bertha something. then that's another example of what I explained in the previous part, where you can outrun the fish. But we run along this huge line of teeth-looking clouds, and we get an extra life. We jump, and we're back here again. Again, didn't really feel like it was worth it. But whatever. I'm up to 41 lives. I can't complain. And we get to see another random thing that Yoshi craps out. It's a cloud that flies above you and drops coins with smiley faces. I don't know what the significance of the smiley faces is, but hey, that's always fun, right? I think after you grab all of them, though, we get a special little treat. An extra life! Huzzah! So, we killed one of the Sumo Brothers. We'll wait for the fire to pass. We'll probably kill the other one. Oh, geez, that's the first time the timers rang on me. Where, like, you're running out of time, hurry up, Mario. I think that's the first time I've gotten that in this playthrough. I only get it in a couple of levels and whatnot. But anywho, with that, it's finally time to take on Ludwig von Koopa in Castle Number 4. Unfortunately, we gotta leave Yoshi at the front door because... Actually, I don't know why. Why do we have to leave Yoshi at the front door? Anywho, this castle's actually surprisingly easy when you know what you're doing. As most of the levels are. The very narrow corridors and really small hallways and chain balls and everything probably seem intimidating, but as you can see, they're really not. And if you jump up here, and you don't even have to fly, you can literally just jump up here, you'll find a bonus game! Huzzah! Ooh, doing pretty good. Oh, damn it! Yeah, you gotta be careful with the cape twirling, because it will knock mushrooms up into the sky, and it made it go up, and yeah. It kind of screwed up my groove. For this part, you need to make sure you're going quickly. And you need to make sure to hit that block, and not piss around with the mummy Goombas. You need to go fast, because the ceiling with spikes will come down on you. Run, Mario, run! Run! Luckily, it's not that tight of a time. But yeah, I actually think this is the last level we're gonna see with these fence climbing things. With like the wire fence, the chain length fence climbing stuff. What I'm trying to say is I think this is the last time we see these. Because I have the whole game edited now, and yeah, I did not encounter these again. Maybe they're in Bowser's Castle, but I'm jumping ahead. Anyway, it's time for Ludwig von Koopa. He is gold. He's supposed to have blue hair. But anyway, he's pretty much the exact same thing that all of the Koopa kids were in Super Mario Bros. 3, except that he does that little jump. Then yeah, this is it, guys. I'm not even kidding. This is all he does. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's easily the easiest of the Koopa kids. Seriously, that wasn't even a challenge. That was pretty pathetic. As was his castle. That was actually a really easy castle. Like I said, pretty easy when you know what you're doing. What the? Ludwig von Koopa's days of composing Koopa symphonies in Castle Number 4 are over. Aw. The Forest of Illusion lies ahead. Mario must use his brain to solve the puzzles of this perplexing forest. Gene the Pink Panther cannot read, apparently. So, in part, 7? In part 7, we will be going to the Forest of Illusion, one of the only areas that does not have a food name. I'll see you folks then.